Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. We are looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, first things first, we have to discuss the absolute tomfoolery we saw on the court today. Daily record 0-2, bringing our season record to 11-7. On the left side of the screen, you will see a milk carton with the words "Missing, have you seen me?" In the middle, you will see a 5'8" woman who plays for the Dallas Wings. Her name is Arike Ogunbowale, and she sucks at basketball. She is the single reason the Wings lost the game tonight. They lose the game 79-71. Arike Ogunbowale went 2 of 14 from the field today. 2 of 14. This is their main offense, by the way. She's their go-to person when you need a bucket. 2 of 14, 1 of 8 from deep. Not to mention, she didn't do anything else on the court. She had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 0 assists. She played 27 minutes of basketball. She did not do a damn thing. Paige Beckers actually had a very good game. 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. You had Maddie Siegrist off the bench, 5 of 10 for 12 points. You had Tierra McCowan, 4 of 7, almost a double-double, 10 points and 9 rebounds, and you still lose this game because your main stars play horrible. We already talked about Arike. You then had Maisha Hines-Allen go 2 of 9, Dejanay Carrington go 2 of 8. You cannot have 3 out of your 5 starters play like complete dog shite. You cannot do that. Now, getting into the losers, we had the Wings plus 3.5. Obviously, they lose the game if Arike Ogunbowale goes 2 of 14 from the field. The over 162.5, 100% should have hit, but in the the second half of this game was just egregious from a scoring perspective. The halftime score in this one was 56-41. 56-41. And the over didn't hit. The Seattle Storm scored 23 second half points total. 23. They scored 25 in the first quarter and 31 in the second quarter. Then in the entire second half, they scored 23. How you do that, I don't know. You then had the Dallas Wings, 30 points in the second half. There was 23 total points scored in the fourth quarter. Just egregious things had to happen for these bets not to hit. And they happened. So that is probably the last time I will be taking the Wings in a while. Their next games, yep, these are all, they go at Lynx, that's an L. At Dream, that's an L. At the Sun might be a win. Then they play the Sky twice in a row. I'm fading them for the foreseeable future. If you do find Arike Ogunbowale, you can call the Dallas Wings, let them know you found her, and return her safely, please. Okay, that is the recap. Let's get on to the picks for tomorrow. Game number 1, it is between the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever. This line has surprisingly come down. I thought I was going to be on the opposite side of everyone on this, but apparently not. It opened Fever minus 9.5. I got it at Dream plus 8.5, so it's already moved a point. And the over-under has actually gone up. So I got it at under 171.5. It started at 169.5. So I'm surprised people want to bet the over this high. I'm all for a WNBA over, but 171.5 is pushing it. Fever, they obviously completely demolished the Sky in their first game, but I do think this Dream team is a significant step up when it comes to actual being good at basketball. So I think laying this big of a number is a bit too much for me. 2 solid teams. The Dream probably should have won their first game, but they just choked at the end. So I'll take them here plus the 8.5. Dream 0-1. They lost 94-90 against the Mystics. They did get up a decent amount of shots. It was 88 total shots, including the free throws, 36 of them coming from three-point land. So their new coach, his whole entire philosophy, attack the paint or shoot threes. We are not shooting any mid-range, and they do have a lot of veterans on this team, so that should bode well, being able to incorporate that into the offense. You have Alicia Gray, Brittany Griner, Brianna Jones. Then you have rookie Tiana Powpow. And you have Ryan Howard, who's not a rookie. Since she's been in the league 4, maybe 5 years, and she's just a walking bucket. So the size down low should give Griner some problems. Should give Boston some problems. Griner's big. Who else? Decent size. Brianna Jones is pretty decently sized, but they'll be able to figure it out. And then obviously the Fever are a good team. I'm not trying to say they're not, but just the level of step up in competition here is a bit much. Laying 8.5 points, second game of the season, very veteran dream team. Too big of a number for me. Give me the dream, give me the under. Now, this line for the Aces and the Sun, I would bet this thing all the way up to like 22.5. This should be a blowout. Aces are coming off of that very, very disappointing loss to to the Liberty in their first game. The Sun, they blew a 15-point lead to the Mystics in their season opener. They didn't look good besides the first 8 minutes of the game. Marina Mabry might be one of the worst shooting guards in the league, so we'll see what happens with her. The Aces, in their first game, I thought they played pretty well towards the end of the game, not the final 5 minutes. But they got it within 2 points, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Then the floodgates absolutely opened up. Jackie Young played horrible. Jewel Lloyd, I didn't even know was on the court. Chelsea Gray, all played poorly. And it was still a pretty tight game. They suck on defense. They gave up 1 million points to the Mystics, and they really can't score. Tina Charles, the Sun center, historically has played awful against the Aces. And again, Marina Mabry went 5 of 21 from the field in their first game. Aces might score 100 here. They should be looking to lay belt to ass before they go back home for their first home game. Give me the Aces minus 12.5. I would take this number all the way to the moon. Like if it was 17.5, I think I'd still lay it. And then give me the over 166.5. Okay, now we have something a little new. I was looking for these smaller slates to add player props, and I did see 2 that I really liked. So both of these lines I saw on FanDuel. You could probably shop around and try to find something a little better, whether it's on Underdog, DraftKings I know has some lines, maybe BetMGM. Whatever book you have, you could see if they have lines, but I found both of these on FanDuel. So first one, it is Chelsea Gray. She had a horrible game 1 against the Liberty, and she still hit this 15.5. So I'm going to take it again. Give me over 15.5 points plus assists. In her first game, she had 12 points on 13 shot attempts. That is a lot for Chelsea Gray. And then she added on 4 assists. So that totals 16. And that is against a much better defense in the Liberty. She now has to go against the Sun. The Sun are ass, so she should be able to hit this no problem. Then we have Alicia Gray, over 24.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. So all 3 of them. Alicia Gray balled out in their first game loss to the Mystics. 7 of 14 from the field, 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. That is 40 PRA. She only has to get 24.5 here. She took a ton of attempts. This game's going to be really fast-paced, so she should be able to get plenty of rebounds and assists. Caitlin Clark doesn't really play that good of defense, so the points shouldn't be a problem. I think she flies over this. She might have this at halftime. If the Dream are going to stay in the game, she has to hit this. So give me the over 24.5 for Alicia Gray. Okay, that is going to do it for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.